Hello, everyone, and welcome to my server play series. This, I believe, is the fourth episode now. I did start a new mod pack up on my server, mainly because the other one I was playing, I just could not keep it running. It didn't seem to matter what it was I tried to do, it did not want to stay up and running. So I've basically started a new one. This is a new mod pack that I have only played briefly. This is the Simple Life 2. I did check it out briefly in a single player world. It looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. It's got some of these one of these questing books. So there's goals that are already preset. It looks a little bit different. I think there's actually some kind of a resource pack as part of this mod. And it looks pretty cool. I've seen stuff like this dolomite coal ore instead of regular coal ore. We've got dacite, and I believe this replaces diorite. There's black granite. I think it's just going to give us a little bit different look than what we're used to seeing. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here trying to get set up. There's looks like there's a decent amount of resources here right around in the spawn area. So I'm going to, again, just like I would with any other mod pack, I'm going to start out punching some trees here so I can get at least a pickaxe. Some of our old favorite mods are in here, like Tinker's Constructs, Botania's in here. There's another mod in here called Astral Sorcery, which is a mod I've really wanted to play with. I'm not sure how long it'll be before I'll actually be able to start working on that one. There's quite a few of our old favorite mods in here, and there's a few new ones that I kind of want to check out that I haven't had a chance to play with before. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time getting set up here. I want to kind of maybe see if there's... Yeah, see, there we go. Hunter-gatherer quest complete. Haven't even had a chance to look really at the quest book yet. I generally like to get set up a little bit first. I think I should have enough wood here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a crafting table. And yeah, we have Tinker's Constructs, which one of my personal favorite mods. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a pickaxe. Not a big fan of the wood, but let's see. Looks like we won't be able to make sticks that way. How about, there we go. Give me 8 sticks. So it looks like some of the recipes might be a little bit different, which probably okay. I'm not sure if they've been tweaked for the better or worse. But we should be able to find out pretty quick. Let's see if I can make a regular old bed here. Just to have it. I sure can. Look at that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick this back up. And let's see. Oh, we're going to need some of that coal. I was kind of hoping to find the equivalent of cobblestone. Purple slate, huh? This is interesting. I like this little resource pack. Black granite coal ore, huh? This is really interesting. I've been playing Minecraft just in general for a few months, maybe 6 to 7 now. So I am by no means an expert on all of the different kinds of ways you can tweak or play with Minecraft, like in the settings or with the resource pack. So a lot of this stuff is going to be new for me. Some of the basic mechanics I'm hoping will still apply. Like hopefully coal and sticks are still going to give us torches. I don't think anybody's really going to mess with that. Man, there's a healthy amount of coal right off the bat, though. Looks like even though this is black granite coal, or it's telling me with the tooltip up there, but it is still giving me coal, which is cool. And man, this is a hefty amount of coal right off the bat. So this is going to be a little bit of fun. And don't worry, I'm still doing my single player Let's Play series. I've gotten up to episode 50 at this point, but I've decided to take a little bit of a break from the single player series for the time being. I will be getting back to it in the relative near future, but I wanted to take a little bit of a break and check out some different mods. Let's see, look, there's a village right over there, so let's go and see what we can find over there. Not too bad of a start. What kind of wood is that? Oh, round wool. Okay, not even wood. Interesting. So let's see what we can find over here. Looks like a pretty standard village so far. Come across a few of these. Cleric, huh? Looks like I can get emeralds from him for rotten flesh. That might not end up being too bad of a deal. Nothing up here, huh? And it looks like these Minecraft villages have some real problems spawning for these villagers. Is there anything in this one? No? Take some of those potatoes. Like they start us off with a backpack here. That's pretty cool. There you got a beetroot, huh? Maybe a little bit of wheat. Oh, interesting. Completing quests. I still have yet to take a look at the quest book. Just kind of hoping maybe we'll stumble across a chest or something. Maybe there'll be some goodies in there. Gotta say though, I don't have a whole lot of hopes for this village. So honestly, what I may do, since this village, well, no, I guess these villagers may be more useful than I was thinking. There are quite a few of them. I was thinking I may. There's a tendency I've noticed in the Minecraft games that I play that. Anytime I decide to settle near a village, the villagers don't last very long. They end up dying pretty quick. Can't mine that yet. I'll probably need some tools for that. It looks like it's getting to be nighttime, so let's go ahead and get our bed down and see if we can't just sleep through the night before any bad things start happening. I'm not really ready for these villagers to die quite yet. There we go. That should have helped us through the first night at least. pick up a few more of these resources. But I'm not really seeing any special, like chests or, anything that's going to be extremely useful here. That's all right. But I am kind of glad to get the food going here. Shaded garden. That's kind of nice. So this is a plains biome. I do like the plains biomes. They're pretty easy in terms of being able to build. And I doubt this building is that large. So what's really going on? That's what I thought. There's somehow that one is not really that large. It just kind of had to make up some room there. So there's a bunch of cobblestone under it. But I can guarantee that there's no building or anything under here. I will hijack some of this cobble, though. I'd like to get started with at least getting an oven going. And maybe some stone tools of some kind. I know that there is an equivalent of cobblestone or stone. I'm just having a rough time remembering. I checked this out a few weeks ago. Briefly, like I was saying earlier, I did start a single-player world, and I kind of looked around. I checked out a little bit of the quest book. Let's see if we can harvest that copper over there if I make us a cobblestone pickaxe, perhaps? Yeah. There we go. There we go. These different types of blocks that we're seeing here give us different types of cobblestone, I've noticed. Like this dacite, if I were to check it out in my inventory here, you'll see that we have dacite, cobblestone, a little bit of that copper ore. That's regular cobblestone. But I think everything not being quite how I'm used to seeing it, I think is going to be interesting. Like we got a good amount of trees over there. I'm just trying to find a place now that'll be good for me to kind of dig into so I can set up something, some kind of a little starter home. I'm thinking maybe right over here. That looks like there'll be some resources over there. I'm thinking for now, though, I left my crafting table over there. Yeah, I do that sometimes. That's all right. Crafting tables are easy. See if I can't get myself a shovel. And while we're at it, let's see if we can't get just an axe. Yeah, we can. And how about some chests? Because we're going to need some of those. So let's go ahead and dig in. And I'm thinking right here is going to look just as good as anywhere else, I think. Granted, huh? This stuff seems pretty tough. And I'll probably eventually turn off the mob griefing. I'm not the biggest fan in the world of the creepers, but I do like the challenge, in the beginning at least. And, once I've kind of built myself up a little bit, that's generally when I start working with the turning the mob griefing off. But I don't usually do it right away. Because, like I said, I kind of like to earn it a little bit. Once I'm a little more established and I'm not really worried about dying every other second, just in general, that tends to be for me when I turn the mob griefing off. Because it's kind of fun at first, but after a while, the creeper blowing holes in my stuff just kind of gets annoying and old. That's just the way I like to play. And everyone, really, I mean, if you're not having fun when you're playing Minecraft, you're doing something wrong. I love making, the big complicated builds, and I love, making complicated machines. But that's because it's fun for me. Not everybody enjoys that kind of complexity. Some people just like doing simple builds, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, really, you should be having fun. And, at first, with the creepers, it's kind of fun when they sneak up on me and blow stuff up, because I'm like, oh, I should have been paying attention. And, honestly, it's a little amusing. I think what I'd like to do is, let me get myself a place up here for a torch. I think I've dug out enough here that I should be able to start getting something a little more proper going. There we go. I think this might not be a bad place to set up. Where did I stick that crafting table? Did I pick it back up? There it is. And I am already low on inventory space, and by low I of course mean completely out. So let's ditch that oxeye daisy. Appears to be one of the more useless items. I don't actually know if it's useless or not. I've just never personally had a use for an oxeye daisy. So let's go ahead and get that down. And maybe pop some chests down so we can clear this inventory out. Ooh. I already miss having a higher level pick. Definitely tell you that. It looks like resources, though. It doesn't look like they're going to be much of a problem, because I just spotted some copper up there. I think I may even break with my own tradition and make some copper tools, since I seem to have a fair amount of copper already. What I should probably do, though, is go ahead and get a door on. I'm going to dig this out a little bit more, just so it's not quite so claustrophobic in here. And I'll finish digging this out, to my 7x7 interior that I like to deal with right away. I think this will be enough for the moment. I'm going to go ahead and get this copper here. I'm pretty sure I've got enough blocks that I'll be able to fill this back in. And man, that's kind of neat looking. I'm going to have, I think I'm kind of liking this. I'm going to have a few different options for, normally I just kind of build out a cobblestone to get started with. I don't have any So I don't have any more logs, it looks like. Let's go ahead and get the food and seeds put up. Go. Get another chest with blocks in it, perhaps. Mushroom can go down there. Let's put our coal up there. Eventually I'll get another chest up here. I normally go with 3 chests stacked on top. Honestly, again, I couldn't tell you why I do things like that. Let's see if we can't get a bed pop down here. Hopefully there's some villagers left over there. Yeah, it looks like they're doing okay. Let's go and get some more trees. Knock a few more trees down. Oh yeah, the axe is definitely faster than punching trees. Because sometimes you wonder. I'm going to check. I'm curious to see if I can just build a furnace out of any of this stuff that's got that cobblestone name on it. It appears as if there may be several different kinds. I think for now I'm going to lay off of the sheep. Normally I would kill them and eat. Use the meat for food. But I think I'm going to try to hold off on that. I can see on the mini map that there's still more of them. So let's see. I'm already lost. Oh, here I am. Okay. Those of you that have been following my single-player series, you know that I kind of get rid of this tall grass for various and assorted reasons. One of the reasons I do that I may not have mentioned before is it actually makes it easier for me to find where I've set up my starter base. Because if there's a bunch of tall grass around and then I see a patch that doesn't have a bunch, I can be reasonably certain that that's probably where I've set my starter base up at. I'm wondering if actually additions is a thing in this. It is not. There is no actually additions. So it looks like I'll have to come up with a new beginning game theory. I do like actually additions for a number of things early game. It's got some pretty useful stuff, but it looks like that is not a thing in this pack, which is okay. I did play several mod packs without it, so I think I'll be alright. We should have enough wood now to go ahead and get a couple more things set up. Let's get ourselves another crafting station. And before we get too carried away, hopefully I'll remember to make a door here. There we go. I think this basically right now is going to be my non-food chest. This will be the food chest. I'm going to try something. I think if I hit tilde, yeah, there we go. This is kind of the quest book. You can see we've already gotten a couple of these. Chapter 18, Chapter 1. We got stuff to claim. That's cool. Chapter 2. Oh, they have loot bags in this. That's going to be nice. Chapter 3. Go ahead and get that. Oh, look at that. I believe they just gave me all of those tinker tables, so that's pretty awesome. I need to... What are those? Wheat? Is it not going to tell me what that is? I think we might need to make some sticks. Let's, do I have any more wood? No, let's see what's in these loot bags, though. There might be something decent in there. Let's put some more of this stuff up here real quick. This can go down here. That can go there. Let's look at these loot bags. There might be something useful in there. Look at that. String, paper, flint, food. That is crazy. All right, and loot bag number 2. A little more food. Nice. Oh, good. I like the saturation. I do like that. If you see down here on my chop bar, you can see that I've got the chops representing my hunger, and then some of them have a little kind of a yellowish golden border around it, and that represents the saturation. I think what might be a smart thing to do is we've got quite a bit of this granite cobblestone here, so let's see if we can use it to make a furnace. We sure can. Look at that. Here's our first furnace. I think I'm really going to need to clear some of this out. Let's just go ahead and pop that right in the wall here for now, I think. So tiny coal is probably not a thing in this, so we might want to be careful. See what happens if we put one in there. Mini coal, huh? That's from a mod. Let's see if it'll... It looks like all this mod does is mini coal and mini charcoal. So that's going to be okay. I think I can work with that. That'll be interesting. Let's see if it will let us smelt up this copper. So maybe we can get some something a little better than stone. Let's take about half of that, I think, and well, let's try 8. That should give us a stack. Yeah, there we go. Put the rest of that up. Do I have any? Let's make a few more sticks. There we go. I think we're going to need these for planting. One of the things I did discover, whoa, waystone menu, huh? Well, that'll be kind of cool. Interesting. But basically, let me make a hoe really quick here. But I believe that the regular vanilla planting mechanics have been disabled. Let's see, where's my... I think you'll be able to plant things like trees. I don't think they can mess with that. Let's grab some wheat here. Anything else that looks like it might be cactus fruit, huh? Tomatoes might be cool. Blackberries I like. Let's start with that. We'll also see if we can... let's get the rest of this food cooked up. Is it nighttime again? No? Okay. While that is cooking up, let's see if there's a water source nearby. Is Pam's a thing in this? I think it is. I think I saw some Pam's harvest. Yeah. So hopefully bowls are a thing in this then. Yeah, they are. Is it the standard recipe? Spruce slabs, huh? Okay, so let's get a little bit more wood. I think I'm still going to need a water source. Let's run back over here. And this is something you can do if... I think those bowls are part of Pam's. No, it's just a regular Minecraft thing. Okay, interesting. Can I make a well? Ooh, that has definitely been changed. Yeah, that has definitely changed. So the short answer to that is no. I will not be able to make a well right away. It might be getting dark. Let's see. Yep. So I think we're getting kind of close to the wrapping up point for this episode already. I would like to try to get the planting demonstrated at least. So I think, let's see if the slab recipe is standard. And it is. How fortunate. Let's make some bowls. Some of you may not be aware of this, but you can, and I think I may just try to hijack some water from this village. If I remember right, there's a well over here. Which, honestly, I don't think I've ever used the town well for this, to get myself some water. And we'll go ahead and put that one back. But I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's going to let me grab the water. Okay. I can still play with that. I can deal with that. I don't know if it's just not going to let me grab that water, or if I can't grab water at all with this. And I'm going to go with that mechanic may have been removed from this pack as well. Oh, let's see what kind of buckets we can make. I can make a clay bucket. Unfired clay bucket, which is that little bit of clay, which I think we did see some clay earlier. Alabaster, huh? And some of the animals in this look kind of strange too. Well, anyway, I don't think that this stuff is going to last, but I do kind of need to wrap the episode up. We've reached the wrapping up point. So I'm just, for now, going to till this little area right here. And I'll probably change this. You know, I'll let that go back. Oh, it's letting me do the tomatoes. What about the wheat? Huh. Wow, this is a new pack version. It's not the same version of the pack that I played. So it looks like that is a thing. I would swear that the... I could have sworn it was disabled in the previous pack version. And I had to use those agricraft sticks. But that's good to know, at least. And let's see if I can't make a copper tool here real quick. I'm just curious. And we can. Copper pickaxe. From embers. Interesting. So embers is a thing in this. That'll be a fun mod to play with. I've seen some other videos where they've done embers, and it looked like a pretty fun mod. So that looks like it's going to be fun for us. But I am going to go ahead and wrap up our episode here. I hope you're enjoying the new pack so far with all the different resources and different look. If you are, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and like the video. If you'd like to be notified of videos that I put out in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.